Hello and welcome to our special episode 10 of Corey and Kevin Talk About Nothing. Today we have a special guest, one of our close friends, Brian. How are you, Brian?
Hey, doing great. Glad to be here, guys. Thanks for having me.
All
Hey.
right.
Yeah, perfect. Um, well, today we let Brian choose our episode for today. What episode you pick, Brian?
Yeah, I went with Community, season 3, episode 4, Remedial Chaos Theory.
Great episode.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I wrote it myself.
Yeah, good pick, good pick.
All right. Well, before we get started, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button to get notified when we drop new episodes. All right. So, Brian, why did you choose this episode?
Because it's great. One of my favorite episodes, actually, and relatively easy to remember.
That's for sure. Yeah, there's many memorable and quotable moments in this
Absolutely.
in this episode. All right, I got a few more questions I'll throw at you. What character resonates with you the most from Community?
Gotta be Abed, my man Abed.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right. Any reason why?
He's quirky. And,
You are quirky.
That's me, man.
All right, and why does Community rank so high on your sitcom list?
Because of you, dude. Like, started watching it together, what, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago at this point?
Oh, yeah. I'm not even sure anymore, man. Yeah, apartment days. They
Hell yeah.
with Jessica.
And just overall consistency of the show, man.
Yeah.
It's one of the best,
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
funny episodic
Oh,
shows.
And every one of them are different. That's what I love about it too.
Oh,
You don't get a lot. You don't get a lot of the same episodes. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes certain
the
ones.
creativity is on
Yes.
another level.
For
Like
sure.
it's a show ahead of its time, absolutely, because you could see all these people watching it on Netflix going, "Holy crap, where's the movie?" You know,
Yeah.
6 seasons in a movie. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. So as most of our listeners know, we like to play a game of trivia for the specific episode we're talking about. This episode we'll do things a little different. We'll have 5 questions each with 3 bonus questions. In Season 3, Episode 4 from Community, Remedial Chaos Theory, we learned that sometimes a roll of the die can bring new timelines. Those timelines may try to cross over, and not all timelines are good. We also get to learn some of the group dynamics when certain people are out of the room, like who is the father of the group and who is the glue that keeps everyone together. Well, let's get into it.
Let's do it. All right. All right.
Well, we
Alright, who
should
rolls the
actually roll the die to
Well, I
see
know.
who goes first. Yeah.
It's funny because I literally, I had one and I don't know where I put it.
Oh.
I had a sweet red one too, so it was like nice and big. Makes me angry.
All right. Well, you just hold
As
on.
I say, it might be a good thing. I don't know how many alternate timelines we want to be creating tonight,
That
guys.
is true.
That is true. Yeah. All right.
Not sure how that ends when we get to the end and all of us are all of a sudden sporting some.
Yeah. Full blown go.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll all have goatees. When Jeff is like, evil Jeff is like, can I pull fewer punches with you? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. I hate you. And then he's just like grinning with his goatee.
That's awesome.
Like, would that be evil Corey and evil Kevin talk about nothing?
Yeah. Spin off.
Yeah. Whoop.
All right. So we're going to try to find a dice roller here. All right.
They make those on the interweb these days.
They do. I'm on it. All right. I'm going to roll. I don't know what it actually means though. How about 1 through 2 is me, 3 through 4 is Brian, and then 5 through 6 is Corey.
Sounds good.
Dude,
All right.
done.
Boom. All right. Here we go. 1. That's
All
this
right.
guy.
Kevin.
That's this guy, Kevin, who may or may not be Batman. All right.
Oh.
You don't know my origin story. All right. So I'll start off with a real easy one. And I'm going to ask Brian, since you're the special guest. What game does Troy and Abed want to play during their party?
The real game or the Pierce style game?
well, their game. yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right, do I get to go next then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. All right, Corey, we're gonna keep this in a rotation here.
Okay.
All right, the school flag is featured heavily in the background of this episode. What is on the school flag, man?
Oh man.
You don't have to tell me the words. I just want to know what the picture is in the middle of the school flag.
That's a pretty funny question.
Is it a butthole?
It is a butthole.
Yeah! Woo! I was really nervous. I'm like, man, I cannot remember that. Nice.
That's a funny
That's a good one.
episode.
Yeah, that is a funny episode.
Because the dean's like, he starts looking at the end of the episode. He's like, oh. I mean, oh, it is a butthole. Oh.
In this episode where it's like up on, I don't know if it's not in the bathroom, it's in the living room, and it's just like right there, it's just eating it straight.
Front and center.
That's awesome. All right, so let's see here.
I'm ready.
Oh, what? So, what ingredients did Shirley substitute for the pizza?
Good one.
Ketchup and cream cheese.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
right.
Yep.
Man, that's good. I don't have that. I didn't write that one down. That's funny. That's very funny.
I thought the way you made your face too. I'm like,
Well,
oh man,
I
you actually know
almost
it.
went with mayonnaise, and I'm like, nah. There's chunks of
Yeah, for sure.
something
Yeah,
on
that's
there.
yeah.
That would be. It's so funny because Abed's like, we ordered pizza, and she's like, well, I made pizza. He's like, no, we ordered pizza.
Yeah.
Like, we're not eating that garbage. Ketchup and cream cheese. And, I don't
It's
know.
just disgusting. And you love ketchup. That's the funny
I
part.
love ketchup, and that just
Yeah.
does not sound good. All right. What is the Spanish name Troy tells Jeff the name of their apartment?
Ooh,
So
it's
when you don't even have to go that far. Like, what is the final like actual name of what he calls it?
I couldn't tell you that. I don't know.
Trobed. Welcome to Casa de Trobed.
I'll be honest,
awesome.
without throwing on the old words at the bottom of the screen, closed captioning, I wouldn't have been able to tell you that's what he said.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
hear it.
Well, I just all I heard was Trobed.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm not. That was a fair question, sir.
he's mad. Yeah, he's challenging it.
Yeah, he's challenging it.
There's no quarter points. No quarter points. We'll go over
Yeah,
some
no
rules
quarter
here. No quarter points.
Yeah.
All right.
Firm on that.
Yeah, you don't get half answers. Nothing.
All right, Corey. Shirley is wearing an apron while she's baking. What is on Shirley's apron?
He has risen.
Okay. All right, I'll give you the words. You get it. All right. I was
Oh,
looking
you're
more
gonna
for
go.
what-
Oh, you want to know the two breadsticks that are making the cross?
Yeah.
Loaves of bread, I mean? Yeah.
Yep,
Definitely, yeah.
2 baguettes.
Yeah, 2 baguettes. Yep. Oh, man.
That's a great apron.
Feel bad for Shirley in this one. Like,
Yeah.
guys are just giving each other googly eyes all night.
Well,
Pierce is like,
Yeah,
don't.
Pierce isn't getting his googly eyes either.
Yeah, Pierce is like, well, if it makes you feel better, I don't get any googly eyes. Poor Pierce.
Poor Pierce, Poor
You don't get to
Pierce.
You don't get to say that too often, but depending on the timeline, there's a poor Pierce in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, What makes Troy's and Abed's party kind of fancy?
It's a fancy party, Britta.
Yeah.
An
What
olive
it?
bowl in next to the toilet,
Yeah.
obviously. Yeah, I was gonna say you have to have that one. I have that
Yeah.
one as well. That was an extra question in case nobody actually did get it. You know.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Like,
That's awesome. I know.
it's one of my favorite scenes though, where she's
It
smoking
is.
a joint, throws it out, and then he's like, "I know what you're doing." Takes out his
Yeah.
candy
I am
cigarettes.
21, Brenda.
Yeah. Why doesn't he treat me like a
That's
man?
awesome.
She goes to light the candy cigarette.
Yeah, that is awesome.
I know what you're doing in here.
Yeah.
No, you
I'm
don't,
an
bro.
adult.
It
Yeah,
was not
sure,
a
you are
cigarette.
out of it.
Pizza,
Oh, man.
pizza. Get
Pizza,
in my tummy. I feel like
That's funny.
the more I rewatch Community, the more Britta just makes me laugh.
It's so good.
Oh yeah,
No, for sure.
absolutely.
No.
Yeah, the rewatchability on all the episodes are. I mean, because when we do this, obviously, I don't know about you, but I tend to rewind a lot, or even just rewatch the episode, and
Yep.
I still laugh. I might not laugh at the same part. I might laugh at a different part that I might have missed. I mean, it's
Mhm.
there's so much there.
Absolutely. If you're not, sometimes if you're just like half watching the episode, you don't laugh at certain parts at the funny of it.
Yeah.
So when I redo it, because I did the same thing today, at the very beginning of the episode, I did not laugh when. Well, actually, never mind. I don't want to go too much into the
Oh,
details.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
danger
Hold up.
of
Yeah.
talking about the episode. Is like, well,
Oh.
we might leak a few questions, and then we have. I once had like 3 questions, and I read the synopsis, and I was like, I just answered 3 of my own questions. That's awesome. Good for you. Still learning. Still
Yes.
figuring it out. All right. So then it's all right. So yeah, what does Annie need to let up on? Make out 101 with Jeff.
Oh hell yeah, man! Her bubblegum lip gloss.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
I was gonna say there's 2 answers. I would have given either or, but I didn't actually give the idea. I should have made it a bonus. But
That's intriguing.
if somebody has my bonuses, then maybe.
Oh, or do you mean like telling Jeff that he reminds her of her father?
Yeah. So it was
Yeah.
it was less dad talk and ease up on the bubblegum lip gloss. Because that probably makes you think like how old
Yeah.
are you? Bubblegum
For
lip
sure.
gloss.
Okay. Is this getting weird? Yeah. That's so funny. I rewatched that part because I was thinking about rewatching. Okay, and then if
Yeah.
you actually look at his lips too, they are like super shiny. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Caked, yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Oh man. All right. Going back a little bit in the episodic timeline here.
Ooh.
What did Pierce bring for the party? Be
Mm.
specific. Like be specific.
Be very
man.
specific.
Not like the housewarming gift.
Right.
But
But
what
no.
did he bring to the party?
It was a bottle of liquor. I think it was like a bottle of, was it bourbon?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Whiskey.
Sorry, I shouldn't.
It was Serbian rum.
Yeah, Serbian
Aw,
rum.
damn it.
Serbia, man.
Yeah,
Serbia, Jeff.
it's banned in Serbian. If that doesn't tell you everything
Yeah.
you need to know,
That's
Serbian
funny.
rum. It's banned in Serbia. I like how Jeff just like tries to not even pay any attention and walks past them. He's like, "Come on,
Yeah.
Jeff."
Yeah.
I kind of want some
Good.
now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you have to try it.
It's got to be wild. It's banned in Serbia, right?
All right, okay. So at the beginning of the episode, what time did Shirley get to the party?
Oh man, that's a good one. 3 p.m. man. That's
for
so
sure,
funny.
yeah.
Because Abed says it with a raised voice, so obviously she could hear it. Oh, you guys are finally here. What does she mean finally? Shirley got here at 3 p.m.
For
That's so
sure.
good. Yeah, I know. Always. Yeah, this whole episode is not so good on her.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I feel bad for her in this one, just because like it's almost like everybody pairs up. Well, instead, like Abed never really needs to pair up.
Right.
Yeah. No.
All right. Now, I mean, I clearly heard the name and that but I did have to Google the name to look it up. But who did Pierce have sex with in the airplane
The
bathroom?
kid, son.
Yeah, Eartha Kitt. Yeah.
I gotta say, my favorite of the 6 timelines, as far as that story went, was when he's like, I was taking a shit in the airplane bathroom. And then Eartha Kitt came in and just rode me.
Speaking of crap,
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's funny. All
So-
right.
In the kitchen, the refrigerator is covered with what? Like the front of the fridge looks like what?
Wow.
The only reason I asked this is because I had to actually stop and see if it was actually a fridge or not.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh. A vending machine?
Yeah.
That's right. Yep.
Woo.
I
That's
thought it was like
got
one of
it.
those weird background things where it was like, oh, they have a
Yeah.
fridge.
Yeah.
But then when they did the close up, like with the Jeff and Annie scene, it was like, oh, that's definitely a fridge.
yeah.
Well,
I feel like they have that on display too in that one episode where Britta needs locked away and away from her phone because of her carny boyfriend. Jeff spends the whole episode, why are you so cool, man?
Trying to be younger, man. Trying to be
Yep.
younger.
Oh, Jeff. Yeah, he's constantly chases that, even with the Dr. Bill when is that his name, Bill, I think? Yeah, when he goes to his apartment. You got to teach me how to be like you, man. He's like, you have to promise me you can't use it for evil. He's like, I can't promise you that. He's always so open to Jeff being like, I don't care. I am terrible. That's just who I am, This is awesome.
Yep. It is what it is.
Hey, he was a lawyer. I mean,
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
true.
Very
Yeah.
true. And speaking of that, and being awful, I had also recently just watched the one where Abed has like the something of destiny where it ties them all together. And Jeff is the one who gets the stripper who Shirley's
Right.
yeah cheats on spirals way out of control. Those two always have like so much conflict. I mean, nocturnal vigil or foosball and nocturnal vigilantism.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Where we at, Corey?
Yeah, we're
Yep.
at
You ready, sir?
yes, sir. I mean, I am.
What? Yeah. What does Jeff bust of Troy's?
What is Jeff List?
What does Jeff?
At the beginning of the episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Chops. Yeah,
Yeah.
excellent,
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah,
Oh
for
man,
sure, yeah.
like, dude, you totally gave that away, but thank you, I appreciate that. Chops, that is so funny when he's like, ha ha ha. Chops have been busted. Thank you.
Yeah. I think he says adult friend.
Fellow
Our
adult.
Yeah, fellow adult. That's what he says. Yeah. Yeah.
We read a book on
that's
how to
awesome.
host parties,
Oh, that's good.
yeah, that is very
All right.
funny.
No,
Now,
woo.
it's kind of crazy, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like, this would be my 5th question.
Well, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm already, yeah.
Like, blowing past them.
Cool.
Cool.
I've got some extras. So
I do
we can
have some
definitely throw
extras as
more
well.
at you.
Excellent. I don't know how Corey is. Corey loaded with questions over there.
I mean, I got some questions.
Oh, I mean, about this
I got some
episode.
questions, bro.
Not life questions, episode
Oh.
questions. Yeah.
I've
Well,
also
I
just
mean,
got a few
no.
quotes that made me laugh like freaking idiot when I was watching this, man.
Oh, absolutely, man. I actually had written down that Serbian rum that's banned
Yeah.
in Serbia. The shit that gets Pierce excited, you know?
I can't believe I couldn't remember that. That makes me upset.
Oh, I actually just realized that Brian had taken one of my questions, the Norwegian troll. Or you did ask that, right?
I did not. No,
Nobody
I
asked
Oh!
that.
I didn't write that one down, but I did. I would have been able to answer that in a heartbeat.
Man.
Hey, I have one last question now.
Yeah, me too, actually. Yeah, great, right?
I could have
Oh,
answered
man.
that one, no problem anyway. So don't feel bad.
That's awesome.
It's a pretty basic question, but
It is.
I thought
Talking
I
points,
thought you
though.
had well,
What I
I
had
just
done
used
was I
to.
said, what did Pierce bring for the party? Not the housewarming,
That's what you
but
had
the
asked.
party.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
all right. Well, all right. I mean, is it my turn to ask?
That is your turn.
Okay, then. Um. I'll go with one of these extra questions. Let's see. Why did Annie have to apply a tourniquet to someone?
Oh, because somebody got stabbed right outside her apartment.
Yeah.
That's where we meet Dad Jeff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we
Danny
could
Jeff.
also talk about the darkest timeline where she had to apply a tourniquet for Pierce too, but
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, I don't want to go into it because somebody might have a question on it. But the
Sure.
end credits when they're sitting around the freaking table, man, just hilarious.
fantastic.
Oh, that's
Bruno,
awesome.
All
look
right,
at
Corey.
me. All right. Yeah. Go
So
ahead.
this one was a borderline bonus question, but I think it's I'm going with the regular on this one.
All
There are
right.
several framed movie posters in the room,
Oof.
and they're all from the same movie series.
It's messed up, man.
That is
Okay.
messed up,
That's
man. You're
messed
going
up.
deep,
Yeah, that's good.
dude.
That's good.
Deep cut. That's why I said it's
Deep cut.
borderline bonus. but,
Border?
I mean, if you'd like, I can switch it up. I can give you a different one and save that for a bonus.
I mean, no. I mean, you already asked it now. We can't give Kevin time to think about it for the bonus, you know? All right. I mean, because I don't know. I'm thinking. Give me a second here.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. That was my non-copyright infringed song
you-
for thinking.
Thank you. So you're talking about it's in the apartment.
There are several. There's one in the kitchen. There's two in the living room, but they're all from the same. It's a series of movies that Troy and Abed love in that show.
It was few. Is it I cannot believe I cannot remember the name of the series that they love in there. I don't know.
It's not the series. I'm talking movie. The movie. Kevin, do you know the movie?
Is it Kick Puncher?
It is Kick Puncher. Yes, sir.
Damn it.
He has the punches, a punch with the power of kicks.
Yeah.
The power of a punch.
Oh man, because it's like when they have the when they're chilling in Abed's apartment or dorm, and they're just watching terrible movies.
Yep.
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 That's some good stuff right there. Kick Puncher. I couldn't tell you the name of the sequel though. Kick Puncher.
It's Kick Puncher 2. That's all I know.
Yeah, Kick Puncher 2.
Something like that. Keep on kicking or something
Yeah.
weird.
Something.
I don't know. I was just looking for that. I've been like Rambo. Like, they're all Rambo. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
all
you're
Kick
right.
Puncher. I'm not looking for any specifics on that one. It's hard enough as it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had actually just like the last time I watched it because I watched it twice today, but the last time I watched it, I had noticed that actually. So when I heard you ask that question, I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. That's kind of fucked up. So far, I have asked 5 questions. Brian has only gotten 1 wrong. Brian, you've asked 4 then, or no? That was your 5th one.
Yeah, that would have been my 5th, and that would have been 2 wrong for Corey.
Oof.
My
Corey,
fault though. I mean, that was a little harder than. So I apologize.
No, it's okay, bro. Don't you worry.
Payback.
Well, the bonus we should go in reverse then. That way Corey has the time to attack you.
yeah.
Look at him.
fair.
He got excited.
Yeah.
Heck,
I
anybody
hate
who's
this.
listening, Corey
Yeah.
got crazy. Just threw a chair.
Yeah. I'm back though. All right.
Everybody
Okay.
knows how amped he gets for bonus questions. That's how he comes
He's all
back.
jacked up on Mountain Dew.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, Kevin.
I'm ready.
So what sucks as much as Jeff does,
Oh,
according to Troy?
Ooh,
That's a
that's
really-
a tough one.
yeah. That's a really freaking good one. That's a freaking good one, man. Ah. Dude,
Where's my freaking phone?
I will answer this, but I cannot stop. Like whenever I'm like talking about something, I'm like, "That's freaking awesome!" No, thank you, Ed Helms.
Yeah. That is awesome.
Where's
Andy.
my freaking phone? So yeah, wow, that guy sucks harder than a man.
That's all I got. Too,
Yeah,
man.
that dude, you're a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
As is Jeff.
Yeah.
Wow, that yeah. Conniving son of a bitch. Man, that's a really good one. Yeah, I'm not even
Not sure.
that guy sucks harder than a vacuum cleaner. I'm just gonna go with that, you know?
Nope. An airplane's bathroom.
Oh. That's awesome.
He sucks
Speaking of
harder than
airplanes, I think there's a story there. Yeah.
Yep. That's Pierce's opening for his Eartha Kitt. Nicely done, Corey.
Thank you.
That was a good
Yeah,
one, man.
that was son of a bitch. All right. So, do we want to continue on with some questions, or do we move on to bonus eye?
Ooh, that's a fair question. Let's see.
Because right now Brian and I are tied with one wrong each, and Corey has two wrong.
I think I've got probably at least one more that I can safely say was not one of my planned bonus questions.
All right, you guys want to go one more? Make it
Actually, I've got
6.
two more, but the one is probably we shouldn't touch on that one.
Yeah, yep. Specifically, yep. All right, so Corey, what are your thoughts?
I'm fine to do one more. Yeah, I
All
got like, I probably got 2 extra ones that you know what I
Alright,
mean.
Corey.
But I got extra bonuses though too. So
Okay. All
So-
right. So, well, Corey asked me the last one. I just lost. So let me get one in here. Man, yes, sons of guns. All right. What is the pizza delivery guy's name?
Neil?
Ooh.
what is Toby?
Oh, guess you
Toby.
just tied with Corey. Corey's like,
See, I didn't write,
thank you for
that's
the
one I
6th
didn't
question.
write down, but I was like,
Yeah.
Wait, that dude looks seriously stoned when Abed's
Oh,
like, I wonder
dude.
what happened on the other timelines. He's like, wait, there's other timelines.
Kevin, you crafty jackrabbit.
Crafty jackrabbit. I like that.
All
Wow.
right.
I'm really happy that I got one on you.
You did. That was a good one.
Thank
And
you.
I'm so mad because we might get to it later about why I'm mad about that. But I didn't write that question down, and I wanted to.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, Corey.
All right.
Take me back. Beginning of the episode. What apartment number are they?
Oh my God, that's fucked up. That's good. I don't know that one.
Kevin, come on.
That's not my
a good
question.
You're happy about it. That's all I'm saying.
The reason why I asked is because the very first line is about how the other person thought it was a different apartment number. So then every time they opened the door, that apartment number kept showing up.
Yeah, I mean that's
It's like
it's something that's definitely
recurring
within that
theme.
episode. Yeah.
Room 208.
Negative. It was 303. Room 303.
Fuck free
and
world 313.
They had thought it was 304, but it was 303.
Man. Corey's
All right, we're back
Corey's
where
gonna
we
need
should
some
be.
bona. Yeah, we're back to where we should be.
Oh, here we go.
I would feel terrible if I came in as a special guest and didn't get to show off some of my knowledge.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
The episode you choose, you know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, you
not
better
over
be
yet.
good at
Still
this
a lot
one.
of game to play. Still a lot of game to play.
All right.
All right,
All
C-Dog.
right.
Stump Kevin one more time. Tie us up.
Hmm.
Community thoughts, community thoughts, community thoughts. All right.
Yeah. Okay. See, this one, I don't know. All right.
He's trying to switch him around. He's trying to get a stumper on me.
Well, we'll see. How does Troy destroy his? Is it his larynx? How do you say it?
Larynx.
Larynx.
Clearly, you know nothing about how to defeat trolls because you have to eat them. You have to eat them. Clearly, you know nothing about defeating trolls. Oh, man. In the one timeline, Pierce is just holding up the Norwegian troll. He's like, no.
I like the part when they're looking at each other, where it's like, oh, everybody's giving each other googly eyes, and Jeff looks at Britta, then he looks at Annie, and then Annie looks at Troy. Troy looks at Abed, turns back to look at Annie again, and it's the Norwegian troll.
I mean, that thing is frightening looking. It's when it's set in the hall across from his bedroom.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah. Specifically, he loves it. There's one timeline that Pierce is actually a good guy. He's like, I'm not gonna get. Oh wait, which one was that one? Because he's like,
that was after Troy was like, Pierce, thanks for letting me live with you.
Yeah.
But I've decided it's time to strike out on my own, just like you did. And Pierce is like, oh yeah, don't open that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I want to be housewarmed, and then and then Pierce is like, I'll buy you a water pick. I'll buy you jet skis. I'll buy you 2 water picks. Anything, just don't open that box, and then you'll know I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
All right. So
now we reverse the order, right?
yeah, I'd say let's even start with Corey. Like he can send some pain.
Fine.
Okay.
I mean, if that's cool with Corey. I mean, if not, I could start it up and send you something.
No, bro, I'm fine with
I'll
that.
package it
All
up,
right.
send it your way.
All right. Brian, what are the fake goatees made out of?
Felt?
Yep.
Yeah.
Black felt. Black
I
felt.
wanted to know the material.
Like I said, guys, I was looking for some, but I didn't have any at the house.
I know. Hold on.
Yeah.
There. You just have to cover up. Yeah, you just have to cover up a certain amount, and then we're all good. Yeah, we're all in the darkest timeline now.
Yeah. Now it makes sense.
Now my first bonus question.
All right, I'm ready, man.
Troy and Abed have a spoof of a famous piece of art in the background.
This guy's an a-hole, man.
I told you. What a good question.
You're never invited to this podcast again.
Okay, sorry, I stepped it up a little bit on my bonus question.
No, it's bonus worthy because at least it doesn't count against you. But all right, go ahead.
The only thing I'm looking for, I don't want the name of the art piece because I had to actually look up the name of it. I know who did it. That's what I want to know is who was the artist that spoof painting was originally done by. And I can give you a clue. I'm down with giving you a clue.
Oh man.
No clues, half points, quarter points.
Man, somebody's mad over there. Mad up there. Corey's mad up there. I mean, I feel like if I take a clue, like I shouldn't get the point, though, right?
That'd be. I could be down with
Yeah.
that. I mean, I
Yeah.
can give you a clue. Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, that
So,
I
like-
can get a clue and still get
Did
the
you,
point.
you? No.
Okay.
No, I'll give you a clue, but if you get it, the point doesn't count.
Okay. All right. Give me a clue because I don't have no freaking clue.
Think like 60s. Like, all right, go back to like Austin Powers.
Oh, like Andy
right?
Warhol.
Yep,
Ah,
Andy
fuck.
Warhol.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's called Shot
Nice.
Maryland. It's the one with it's got Troy
Oh, okay.
in one corner and in the corner, and then it's got Abed on this corner and this corner, and it's like blue green, like bright.
Damn it. Yeah, damn it.
That's a hard.
Again, you're not invited.
Yeah, for sure,
You're
yeah.
not invited
Yeah.
back. No, I'm just kidding.
That's fair. Some
All
of
right.
my other bonuses are a little
Oh,
bit,
that-
a little bit easier, I think. So
that was
Good question,
good.
Brian.
That shut up over there. You're only happy because. Well, I have one wrong or two wrong.
two.
I have
Two, I think
Well,
we're
you
tied
no,
now.
no, you have one wrong, but see, it's a bonus, so it doesn't go against them.
Right,
So
doesn't
it's
go
still
against
just
me.
one
So I
wrong.
only have one wrong still.
Okay,
Uh,
gotcha.
See, but Brian, you only have one wrong because you got my bonus question right last time too.
Okay. Now I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yep.
all right.
So you guys are equal.
All right, Corey. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Make him cry.
What does Jeff call Troy and Abed's apartment? It's when he says that
Yep,
his
I got
chops
this
have
one.
been. Yeah.
This is a good one.
To your adult apartment. I don't know.
Oh,
I got it, man. It's a Casa de Perpetual Virginity.
Yeah. Apartment of
The
perpetual
apartment of
virginity. Yeah. Virginity.
Man, I gotta step
I'm
up my
surprised you
community
didn't
game.
get that one, Corey.
I know.
You got- you got
I
the
actually
chops.
figured you were gonna write that one
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. I thought that one. It's okay though. You got two more tries.
Two
Brian,
more.
you ready?
Yeah, you really need to stump Brian. Come on, man.
See, I'm ready. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Like I don't know, man, because I went over my what type of bed bunks does Troy and Abed have?
Mahogany, son.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
That was
Yeah.
that was one of my easier bonuses. I was gonna toss that one Kevin's way. but,
That's
Uh,
funny.
I
That's
guess
good.
you're down to-
I actually didn't write that one down, but I feel like I would have gotten like mahogany. Sounds.
All right, Kevin.
I have many leather bound books.
All right. Apartment, Troy and Abed, Trobed, as you pointed out earlier. Are they Team PlayStation or Team Xbox?
Oh shit, dude! What is wrong with this guy? What is wrong with this guy? Our experiment went wrong, Corey. We
Yeah.
did a guess.
All right. Next time,
Episode
episode
10.
50, we might bring somebody in.
Yeah. Oh
I think
man.
you get a 50-50
Well, yeah.
shot.
At least it's a
Yeah,
50
oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, multiple choice. We no. I just feel. Oh, you know what? I actually. It has to be PlayStation.
It is PlayStation.
Yeah,
You
yes,
want to
sir.
know why?
I would love to know why.
Because the only reason why I actually don't really know. Corey hates these kind of things because I only know because I can.
Stupid.
Yeah. So they're on the
He does
Sony
other
lot.
research.
They film Community on the Sony lot.
Nice.
And
Nice.
Sony's lot is not going to allow an Xbox on their turf.
Well played, sir.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah,
like,
bullshit.
wait, find some other information about Community
Yeah.
that can help you out.
You're-
Thanks, brain. Holy shit.
Yeah, community's over here, dude. All right. Why are you searching back here?
What is Sony
Yeah.
PlayStation? Which one is it? Do you know?
I think it's the third. I think.
Yeah, I think it's three. I
PlayStation
think it's a big black thing.
The only-
That's-
the
yeah,
only
big
thing-
one.
I only know because I saw the controller.
Oh,
I didn't see the actual
that's a
system
good,
itself. I just saw the controller sitting there.
excellent. That's actually a really good tell because I think in a different episode that Troy and Abed are actually playing games and they
Right.
have an episode, controllers like that. Good question, man. I'm glad I got it right. So I'm sitting at 0.
I think, are we both at Sato?
Yeah, you guys both are.
Oh yeah, because you. Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit.
I'm sorry. I actually only have one question left. I went through my other questions and everybody just answered all of the other ones.
Well,
I didn't
Kevin's up
realize.
right now, right? I think Kevin's got to get you, right?
Yeah. I still have 2 more for.
Oh yeah, that's
Corey.
right. I'm sorry. I'm so used to going for Brian.
No, yeah, you're good.
All right, I'm ready.
You're ready? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this right. Easy.
Handle it.
What is the name of the club that Abed makes up and sends a mailer to Jeff?
Like the full thing.
That's the
Dude.
All right, give me what you can. Okay.
All right.
You know how generous I get in this point of the show.
All right. Black. Yeah. Black. Is it black tie?
Okay, I'm gonna say.
I know it's
stop.
a Billards party.
Okay.
I know it's a
all right,
Billards
so
party.
that's one word out of.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Few.
Is it?
I guess I never really said it out loud before.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I can picture exactly what he fucking says. Oh,
I just feel so
man.
bad for Corey this game.
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm struggling. I just watched it, dude.
Yeah,
but I couldn't tell you all the words in the name of that one. I just know a couple of them.
that's what I figured I'd put as a bonus.
Yeah.
Can you give me any other because I mean
Is it Pretty Women?
No, come on.
No.
Whiskey?
No, god damn it. Well, I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah.
it has
Bourbon.
to. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I know nothing, so I'm not even gonna attempt. But,
No, I wouldn't. I mean,
No.
all right,
Mixed drinks or something?
Yeah, no. All right, so I'm just gonna tell you. I'm sorry.
do it. It's
Single
painful
malt
at this
platinum boobs and billiards club. I guess I just never said it out loud. Yeah, because you say that out loud, I was like, wow, that sounds hokey. He got that in the mail. Was like,
reversed though, because I couldn't have told you that.
Yeah.
I knew the boobs and billiards part. I forgot about the single malt.
Yeah, single malt platinum boobs and billiards club. Oh man! All right.
Single malt is Scotch whiskey. So
Scotch whiskey. Single malt is Scotch whiskey, not whiskey.
It's Scotch
Scotch.
whiskey made in Scotland.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Makes sense.
What does Troy think? What does Troy think that's in Annie's purse?
Jeff, can you tell me what pregnancy test looks like? So this is definitely a gun then.
Yeah.
That's like we were talking before when we were getting set up and just talking about Troy with his one-liners. You know, what I mean,
Yeah.
there's things that are just kind of get overlooked, but man, he has some of the funniest things.
And like you touched on probably my favorite one of the episode earlier. I am 21, Britta. I know what you're doing in here.
Yeah.
As he's packing up a fancy cigarette pack, he opens it, puts one in his mouth, and she goes to light it, and he just eats it.
Yeah, it just goes. Yeah, it just goes right in.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fantastic.
All right, so
Oh boy,
I've got 2 more bonus questions here.
2 more. It should be only
I've got
one more.
2 more, so I can do 1 more, and that means I just have to pick which one I like best.
Well, yeah, because Corey, that was your last one, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to throw 1 more at you here, Kevin, since you threw one at me. Where was the pizza ordered from?
Oh, that's fucked up. All right, good. I no way would I be able to answer that.
Pizza Time Pizza.
Pizza Time Pizza?
It's a pizza place.
That's awesome. Man.
Right. To be fair, I can ask you my last one too. It's not as hard.
Well, I will not take the point for it, but I'll go ahead.
What are Troy and Abed watching in the final scene? The final scene.
The camera's on them, so how do you know? The audio?
Yeah.
Oh, God, what?
This just goes back to what their favorite show is.
Oh, Inspector Spacetime. Okay.
Yep.
I gotcha. I was gonna
Yeah,
say, man, this guy's paying attention on another level, man. This is our
Yeah,
10th episode, man, and we didn't get.
I was trying to make the bonus ones hard.
No,
Those
that's good.
difficult.
That's good. All right, Corey.
Yeah.
Last bonus question. How about all right? For your pain, I'm gonna give you 2 bonus questions. So if you get the first one right, I'll give you a second one right. All right.
Nice.
Actually, how about we just if you get the first one, you get the second one. We just keep going. You could win this whole thing.
Until it gets it wrong. Okay.
What do you think?
Can take it from me, Corey. You can take it from me, Corey.
Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot.
Because Brian, you answered Corey's last question, so that means you're +1.
Mm-hmm.
You got 6 correct plus a bonus, so that's 7. All right, and I'm sitting at just 0 because you're a son of a bitch. You conniving son of a bitch. All right, let's see here. If you could answer this one, who is the first to go down for pizza?
What, like the very, very first time? Not
Yeah, so when
Dice.
yeah,
The
after
first die roll.
yeah. Shirley.
It's Britta, bro.
no, it was Annie.
Oh, was it Annie?
Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
oh yeah. Because you know what? I'm surprised that nobody was like. The only reason I didn't put this question on there is because it was blatantly. I figured somebody would. What was Britta singing?
Roxanne. Dun, 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 dun.
No.
Yeah, no. So, who is the second to go down for pizza?
Shirley.
Yeah.
But she said, "Don't
Don't burn her
yeah.
pies, you know?
Yeah, don't somebody take my pies out. All right, so I'm gonna give you a +1, so you're down 2. All right, let's start the roll here. What do you baseball fans say? Roll Tribe or some stuff like that? Is that something you guys say?
That is something we say in the Cleveland area.
In the Cleveland area, not Maryland over there.
Yeah, well, yeah. Gotta move where the money is, you know.
All right, Corey, who is the third to go down for pizza? Pizza, me so hungry. That's got to be a GIF somewhere. When I post this video on Twitter, I am totally gonna put that GIF. It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
If it's not, then you gotta make it.
You gotta make it because
Yeah.
it is one of the funniest moments.
You said the third person?
Third, that's the one after 2 and before 4.
Thanks,
Whoa.
Brian. I appreciate that.
Oh boy, you got this.
It was
You got this.
Troy.
No.
Actually, no.
Wow.
No, it wasn't Troy.
Yeah, you lose. You lose though.
I like how you're like, there's like a good 5 seconds goes by. Wait, no, that wasn't my final.
Yeah.
You didn't ask me if it was my final answer.
No,
You didn't
you
lie.
got
All
it.
right, Corey. Is
No, you
that
got
your
it.
final answer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's wrong.
Yep.
It was Pierce.
Was Pierce.
I wasn't sure if I was going to ask, what order these people were going to go, or what dice roll they were, because obviously it's
Right.
if it's similar. You just have to think position of the table. But sorry there, Corey. Looks like
I lose.
Corey, you godless hippie skank.
oh wow.
Wow.
Sorry, that's what Shirley called Britta after she said she was high and she didn't get her
Oh,
pop.
yeah, that's funny, man. She really lays it into Britta. Oh, that's after she just gets done, like, saying, because that was going to be one of my questions too. What is the group not supposed to enable from Shirley?
Baking being part of her identity.
Yeah, baking is not allowed to be a part of your identity.
Oh man, dude, that's such a good episode.
I agree with that. It was it's definitely one that I feel like was perfect for a special guest too. Because sometimes you want to do some of the bigger episodes. 'Cause, I mean, this one gets referenced so many other times.
Mm.
Especially when they actually do cross over and
Yeah,
did
that's one of the paintballs, right?
No, there's one where there's that one. Yeah. But there's also one where evil Abed is trying to cut
Yep.
good Jeff's arm off, and he plugs that thing in. And he's like trying to reach. Oh man, yeah. So I had so the first to go down was Annie. The second to go down was Shirley. Third was Pierce. Fourth was Britta. Fifth was Troy, and sixth was Abed. Uh, the best though is Troy, obviously, because that's when
Yep.
all hell breaks loose. But these moments actually are perfect examples of why certain groups function well, because each person brings a certain aspect to the group. And obviously, Jeff is truly the last person to go get the pizza because he's a conniving son of a bitch. And when he leaves, obviously everybody, Britta's able to sing Roxanne. That gets Shirley to also, feel a part of the group. And then Annie gets up there and starts dancing. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's doing their thing. And he comes up and he's like, you see what happens when I leave, It's like, well, yeah, everybody's able to be themselves. So it's funny, like that father figure that he imposes, like, come on, guys, we're older than this, With this group is totally regressive, And then I think, in my personal opinion, I would have to say that Abed is the glue, that keeps everybody together. It's shown that well, except for Troy and Britta. But what's that?
I might have an argument against that.
Oh yeah. All right. So let me lay down my groundwork first here. So when Abed leaves, we have I feel like it was Abed. So maybe I might be remembering wrong, but Troy gets mad at Jeff and goes into the bathroom with Britta. Shirley gets mad at Jeff and Annie. Annie and Jeff go and do their own thing. But it just feels like, when he's not around, it seemed like there were more arguments that happened rather than that. But then it's funny because he's like, well, I hope this is the current timeline because I just found a nickel,
Yeah, I found a nickel in the hallway.
Yeah. But yeah, all right, go ahead. Yeah. What's your argument?
I guess my argument against that is from a different episode. So maybe it's just like not entirely fair to say that's not true, but I think Pierce is the glue. Because the times when they kicked Pierce out of the group, everybody started fighting because they didn't have the one guy to shit on all the time.
That is true. That is
and then
very
it
true.
Falls apart too later on when he actually dies. Later, way down the road.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, sorry about that. If you haven't watched it, it's still fantastic. But and won't get into that episode then until you guys invite me back because I'll have some trivia for that one too. That's just it's one of those. It's the kind of time-honored tradition of how do you get a bunch of people who might not like each other to band together is give them somebody that they can hate, as one. They say a good leader is not always somebody that's universally loved, but somebody that you can kind of band together through hatred.
Yeah. Yeah. But what bands them more than Jeff?
What
And
bands that?
Yeah. I mean, his speeches
That's
is what
true. He
motivates
does
the
have
group.
fantastic monologues in that show.
Jeff's power. I had one of the easiest questions that you could ever throw up, so I didn't use it. But how many timelines are being created?
Technically 7, but within the show 6.
Yeah, so 6
Because
because
Abed's like,
we're on a
you're
current
gonna create
timeline.
6 different timelines, but
Well, we're on a timeline, so how many are being created?
okay.
What game do they try before rolling the dice for pizza?
Nose goes.
Yeah. Damn it, Corey. I should have asked you that one, man. Yeah, nose goes. And they're so quick. I wonder how many times they had to like film that, like where they just
Right.
like all quickly go up.
Somebody had to have counted down, like, all right.
Oh yeah, for sure. Corey, all I can see is your microphone. You're hiding.
He's
Oh,
embarrassed.
well.
Don't be embarrassed, Corey.
I'm not embarrassed.
Good.
Sound
Yeah.
mad over there.
I'm not mad, bro.
What?
We love you, Corey. Hey,
We love you too, man.
happy early birthday by the time this is posted, right? Or is it actually on your birthday?
It'll actually be on his birthday.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
birthday today, Corey.
Thank you.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty cool. Yeah, happy
Yeah,
birthday!
Whoa, big old 3-0.
Dirty 30. And he is dirty.
Meow.
So
Yeah,
watch
man,
out,
I'm dirty.
females. He's dirty.
Yeah, my question, you guys, like, I had one question that I didn't ask, but it was kind of already answered by when they were like, "What time did Shirley get there?" I was going to ask who the first one to arrive was.
Oh, yeah.
To kind of throw out, because like the first people you see getting there are Annie and Britta, so like it would kind of been a trick question, but
Yep. Yeah, you notice like all the pictures on their walls. It's just like
all
them.
the different episodes. I was like, dude, like, you saw like the Space Cadet one, and it's like, oh, that was a good one. Like,
Yeah.
you just see those pictures, it's like, oh, that was a good episode. That was a good episode.
Where they try out, they want to be in a fraternity, so they go through all like the hazing and the food fights never happen organically, but sometimes they do.
Sometimes they do.
It's a good life lesson.
It is. Of course, Jackson is ringing his bell. Get out of here, Jackson.
Saying it's about time.
Yeah. Brian, you were gonna say what Pierce thinks Yahtzee's being rebranded of.
Oh, so Pierce is just, we're in those times right now where it's hard to joke about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But when you watch Community, it doesn't seem like it's hurtful in any sort of way. It's just like literally, hey, this isn't like a boomer, right? Your stereotypical boomer, in quotation marks, where it's like, he's just raised, he's got that old school mentality. He's a rich guy. So Yahtzee, he's like, man, they're just rebranding everything these days. It's clearly Puerto Rican or what was it? Puerto Rican chess.
Yeah, Puerto Rican chess.
Puerto Rican chess.
He is so like blatantly racist. In a different episode, he even says the one where they're taking the tests, the Halloween one, and Troy's story. He's like, you didn't have to make it about me, and he's like, I didn't say it was you. I just said it was an old racist doctor. He's like, well, I'm your old racist friend. Well, at least I thought I was, Like, it's just Pearson old, he is what he is. That's just that's Pearson. It's like you had said. It's like your common eye roll. He's the guy that says the comment that everybody's like, God damn it.
Right.
Why?
it's also cool because he still has those redeeming episodes too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Where him and Shirley have a really close, touching episode. Relationship for an episode.
After
Whereas,
he pants her, yeah.
Yeah. It took a lot. It took him
Again,
to the bottom to get him back up here, though.
it's still Pierce. It's still
Literally
Pierce.
bottoms.
Yeah.
He still has to get there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He let Troy live with him for a while, and all that kind of stuff. So
Now-
clearly, he's learning. He's evolving as a human. So
See, that would have been a funny question. What did Pierce do after Troy moved out? He had it.
removed from all the portraits.
Yep, you've been removed from all the portraits, Like Troy's been living there that long that you painted him into a bunch of portraits. When he first starts living with them, he starts that Twitter account for old white man says or old racist says or something like that. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go back and watch all those episodes again.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, man, even that stuff when it went to the Yahoo TV, I was surprised by how good it was. Not all of them, but there were a lot of good ones in there.
The first episode, I was like, "Oh man, they hit the ground running. This is very funny." But then I was not a fan of the prisoners getting iPads rolling around. That episode was just kind of like, okay, a little over the top. The one where they're paintballing and the Paget Brewster. I don't remember her name in the show, but
Right.
she's just like, no paintball, and Jeff's like, no, I wouldn't even think of it or whatever. And then she leaves the room and everybody pulls out their paintball gun.
The one with Chang, when Chang and Annie do the play. It's just fantastic. Or was that Chang and Britta?
That did the play. So the play was like Annie's play.
Yeah.
So Chang becomes drugs because Pierce made drugs cool. Are you talking about that one?
No, not that one. They tried out for. I don't think it was. What was it? Fiddler on the Roof?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like super insulting.
But then it turns out that he was like an amazing actor or whatever. Like Chang, man, another guy just wild in that show.
Oh yeah, Ken Jeong is amazing.
Applause to Ken Jeong, man. That dude cracks me up in pretty much everything I've ever seen him in.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
In this episode.
What's that?
You don't see him much in this episode.
No. Yeah, you don't.
Not at all.
Yeah, he wasn't invited. Just kind of messed up.
Well, he wasn't really part of the gang yet in season 3.
No, but isn't what happens in season 3? Isn't Chang takes over the school?
Yeah. I was watching that episode too, where he's the security guard.
Yeah,
and the heavy dude from Last Man on Earth was the head security guard. Did you see that one? The Last Man on Earth, that show with Will Forte.
Will Forte. I never watched that one. No.
Oh, dude, check it out! Everybody, check it out. That's a great show. It got cut short.
Oh, that's sad.
Didn't live long enough life, man. But those 2-3 seasons were phenomenal.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I'll have to check that one out because I have heard many times that one is very funny. But back to Chang. Man, Chang is insane. He still plays guitar. Another Troy, like Troy. Yep. Not the fact that he's gonna blow up the school, the fact that he's playing guitar. Corey, you got any other questions you didn't get to?
No.
Yeah,
because every one of them got answered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I just ask different ways, but it's the same test. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? So it's just so.
I was trying hard to figure out a way to work in the diorama they had.
Yeah, Indiana Jones. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, which movie is it from, Corey? There's a bonus for you. I'll
No
give you
idea.
5 bonus. Oh, all right. Brian, I'll give you
Temple
5
of Doom.
Yeah, Temple of Doom. It's a dead giveaway if you've obviously seen the movies, just because it's the ball rolling down. And Indy, good old Indy. Indiana Jones is what happens when you tell a phenomenal director that he can't direct James Bond. That is what happens.
True story.
So yeah, we actually get so at the end of this episode, though, I did, because nobody asked any questions. You know,
Yep,
like, I thought somebody would, like, you know, what was changed on Britta.
Right.
Yeah.
You put a wash away streak of blue in your hair. I lost a freaking arm. Yeah, Jeff has lost an arm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drunk.
I love when she's over there in the corner. She goes, "Oh, poor Pierce," and she pours on his chair. He's going to visit Pierce.
Shirley was drunk. Pierce
Yeah.
is dead because Annie shot him in the leg. Annie's in an insane asylum because she went crazy.
With all the guilt from Pierce's death.
Troy lost his larynx because he tried to eat a burning troll.
She calls us, you know, some stupid reason and he's just like, clearly you know nothing about defeating trolls. Evil Troy and evil Abed. They actually work. Don't they do another one too? Oh yeah. Troy and Abed's new apartment. Yeah, I
Yeah.
I was like,
the episode. Yep.
yeah, I was like, I know they have 2. What was the other one?
Yep, they opened the door.
Yep. Yeah, Troy and Abed's new apartment.
It's like
The big smiles too.
funny opening. That was perfect, Corey. Perfect. So the goofy big grins on their face. When you look over their shoulder and there's just an anus just staring at you. Like, hey, look at my big eyes.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. That's so funny. Yeah, they have those big grins, and it's like they don't even invite them in yet. They're just
No.
And I guarantee when you guys go back and watch that episode the next time, you're gonna see all you're gonna see the movie posters, you're gonna see the Warhol on the wall.
you can see the buttholes all over.
It's already on pause on my TV because I'm so angry about it.
Oh, so you are angry. You admit it. You are
What?
angry.
I'm not angry. Fucking pissed.
See, I'm glad I got to choose my own adventure here today because you guys would have wiped the floor with me with It's Always Sunny stuff, man.
Yeah, that's why we figure. Yeah, It's Always Sunny. I say, I feel like Corey and I could go into a bar and do trivia for It's Always
And
Sunny
kill it.
and kill it. Absolutely. Yeah. I think I have seen those episodes so many times. You know, maybe not 13 and 14.
No,
Because those are just one time arounds. I think maybe 1 or 2 of them I've watched a few of them, but repeatedly. But seasons 1 through 12, man, those.
I could tell you too. It's like I probably would have picked the one that you hate, the one that you hate the most, with Max interpretive dancing.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's not that I hate it.
I'm a fan of that one. I would have picked that one or the. Do you remember the home? Like the home repair, like when they were like, oh, move that when they go into the Mexican family.
The gang home renovates or something. Somos extremos. We are extreme.
Yeah. When he burned down the wall with the blowtorch that he buy, he has to buy the blowtorch.
Yeah. And they're like, when they buy everything, they're like, they like put it on credit. Like, well, we don't just have credit here. And they're like, well, you know, you have to sign up for credit. Yeah, and then it's like, well, what better way to join the American dream than get yourself into a ton of debt? Sign this information here. But that's
The
It's
game
Always
we-
Sunny. And
Yeah.
I think, all right, so unfortunately Brian won, Corey, So the
Yeah.
next time he comes on, I'd say he gets to choose again.
Yep.
But if we have a guest that comes on and they lose, I totally think the next time they come on, one of us, whoever
Yep.
wins, picks it,
True.
And then they'll never win again.
Yeah.
Man, I had a blast, you guys. Thanks for inviting me out because that was great.
Oh, absolutely.
Heck yeah, man.
Absolutely, man.
Always.
Absolutely. Yeah, so I mean, are you calling it? Are you out? Yeah, you got places to be?
I mean, it's getting a little late. Got work in the morning. Got things to do, people to see, television to watch.
Yeah. There are many sitcoms that are eventually going to enter in the mix. Parks and Rec, I would have to say.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to get Corey onto Arrested Development because I think that is definitely worthy.
Okay.
And I'm always down for other suggestions as well.
I mean, man, I was even thinking old school. Like, I was getting in the feels with some Fresh Prince.
Fresh
Or
Prince.
some,
Wow,
like,
man.
Some
Yeah.
going back to like Urkel and Carl and the family,
Matters. Man.
getting into it. But
Wow.
yeah, I
Yeah.
I had to be true to my heart and just be like, all right, communities first and foremost. Because
Yeah.
First off, holy crap! Would you really do that to us? I don't know if we, I don't know if we have access to all of these shows that you're just gonna
Yeah.
pull out there, man.
I have to go buy stuff to actually watch these shows.
Yeah, right. You better give me your streaming account so I can get
Yeah.
in there.
I was gonna say it's got to be fair license by now. That was like 30 years ago. Come on.
Well, one day we'll work those in. Right now, I think we got the three. We got a format we stick with. All right.
Oh, there's so many good ones out now too, man.
Well, yeah.
Like you were saying, like I could Parks and Rec is my jam. I've seen that through a few times. The Office is great.
Yeah, I feel like there's just so many great It's Always Sunny, The Office, and Community that it's like, well, these are just all safe bets. These are all
For sure.
Yeah.
And with everybody now, man, Community was kind of under the radar until Netflix picked it up, like you were saying. Like, hopefully y'all are watching it now, and if you're not, you need to, because seriously, there are some phenomenal episodes. We're going paintballing, son.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, for sure.
I can watch those 12 times.
A fistful of paintballs and a few paintballs more. It was funny before the pandemic had crushed the world and forced people into their homes. I had stopped over Corey's house, and you were watching Community, and it was a fistful of paintballs, and
Yeah.
I completely forgot that Mr. Sawyer was in that episode. He comes
Yes,
around all sweet and everything with his it looks almost
Badass
like
cowboy, son.
yeah,
Sure, absolutely.
This dude just needs to be on TV. He's so good, man.
That's so good, funny.
He's good looking, too.
Well, that's what I mean. This boy's on TV for a reason, I tried to get.
I can get lost in those eyes.
Oh.
And that could be that. Awesome pun. But that would also be. I mean, we're all three losties. That would be.
Oh.
I would say we hit so many episodes on this, and we close out a season, right? And then we start a new season of. We could just go through Lost.
No, I mean that's one season.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's one season exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Dude, can you imagine just coming the amount of questions you can come up with in a 60-minute episode of anything?
Of anything, yeah.
And then you throw the fact that it's Lost in there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like,
it might be more of a discussion show than a trivia show because, good gracious, that would be.
I would have 5 pages. Plus quotes.
First 10 minutes of the Lost episode, I'm like, well, this show's going to be 4 hours long.
Yep.
Dude, Kevin and I have watched a lot of golden age television together, man.
Yeah, that is true. We used to do the weird thing of waiting week by week to actually watch your TV shows, you know?
Like half the time we'd watch Lost live because
Exactly.
like we had to take the commercial breaks to talk about what the hell did we just see? Because man,
Oh man, yeah, especially once season 4, 5, and 6 start, man, it's just the ball just rolls and rolls and rolls. So yeah,
oh,
that's a future
For sure.
podcast in its own.
I'll be honest though, man. Like with everything going on right now in the world, COVID and the
Name
U.S.
drop
just being a cluster right now. Comedy is what we need, man.
comedy.
So, Community, you know what? If you guys are listening, on the off chance that you're like, oh, let's see what these three guys talk about. Community, man, you guys did us a solid and came out with a great television show, man. Thank you.
Dan Harmon, obviously the cast, because everybody on that show is phenomenal. Even the
Absolutely.
background characters going down to even Leonard,
Starburns.
Starburns. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Dan Harmon is truly a genius. I mean, his written material is amazing.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a Rick and Morty fan, man.
Oh, dude, I love Rick and Morty.
It's great. I checked that out after I found out that he was involved, and I'm like, yep.
Oh, and it makes sense. Actually, almost every single person has like cameoed on Rick and Morty as some sort of character, But seeing like the table read and everybody get together with Dan Harmon is just like such a fun environment.
Yeah.
And
He's hilarious.
With Troy coming out, help me.
Donald Glover.
Name Donald. Yeah, with him actually coming on, like, and Kevin, you're telling me about, we should get a group chat. We already had one. We thought you were too busy.
Yeah, the poor guy.
He made time in his busy schedule to come out and do that on top of everybody else. That was awesome.
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah,
it goes to show you the community that they had in the show too.
Absolutely.
Ooh, this guy's name dropping all over the place.
Yeah.
He said it. He said the name of the show.
Yeah. It's just like it's one of those sitcoms because to be honest, I mean the Office doesn't have these moments. It's Always Sunny doesn't have these moments, but Community has these ways of making you laugh so hard throughout the episode, and then bringing it down to ground level, heartfelt moments, or really just thought-provoking, ways of how we look at life, how we talk to each other, how everybody is a core essential, member of groups, and Community just always lands that moment and then makes you laugh right after again. Like, oh, don't worry, this is still a comedy. You know what I mean? Don't worry, you're still going to make you laugh.
Uh-huh.
And that's just that genius writing. You took a TV show, and I actually started thinking about it today. Writing for live television, or writing for Netflix or other non-commercialed streaming platforms. That's got to be hard. You actually have to write your script to allow commercials. I thought about that today, and I'm like, man, like you got to have beats. And then once you hit a beat, commercial. But it's crazy. Like
your Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 with no.
Yeah. So it's just like the Community is one of those shows that the writing is just, it's so creative, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's ahead of its time. It's on Netflix right now. All these people are starting to watch it, and they're like, "Whoa, where was I when this was on primetime?"
When did this happen?
Yeah.
Hashtag 6 seasons in the movie.
6 seasons in the movie. Let's do it. I say since in the episode of the table read that they read, I forget what the episode is, what it's called, but obviously it's the will reading of
right
Pierce. But that's the episode you find out that Abed has implanted GPS signals to everyone, right? So,
yep.
If any Community members are listening, this is a free idea. If Troy's seriously lost at sea, Abed has the tools to find him.
Yep.
We need a buddy film. We need a yeah, he's Batman, and we know Batman's flawless. So easy idea. Troy or Abed search for Troy, and he must enlist the group of the gang, maybe even find a necromancer to resurrect Pierce. Oh man.
Yeah, they just carry around the lava lamp with them.
Yeah.
his life vapors. They make him walk around with the Cookie Crisp outfit guy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Well, all right. I'm impressed.
Yes.
We
Nice work, Brian. It was
yeah.
a pleasure having you, buddy.
It was a
That was
pleasure.
great time, man. Like I said, hey man, I'm open whenever, wherever. You just tell me, I'll be there, dude. That was great.
Yeah,
Open-
next time you're not gonna come on and beat me like you did, so be prepared.
All right, hey, everybody, listen. You
What?
heard it. You heard it. Corey's
Yeah.
confident.
You caught me off guard.
It'll
This
be-
won't happen again.
So Brian's gonna have to pick like a really intense episode again.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Boy, what was the name of the pizza? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
buddy.
What color carpeting did they have in their second bedroom in the back? What you said?
I'm not gonna lie. There was a microwave in one of the rooms.
No. All right, we have new rules.
Yeah. They actually have to say it in the episode, and I'm just kidding.
I got Corey. I think it was like 3 rounds in a row. So it was
Bullshit.
two episodes or 3 episodes where, all right, so It's Always Sunny normally puts the day of the week in their title cards. And then in The Office specifically, they say, or the Community, she specifically said a day of the week. And then The Office, they specifically said a day of the week. So I asked them, what day of the week is it?
You got me, man.
Yeah. I figured that It's Always Sunny one would have been easy because it's,
Well,
title card
yeah.
right there. But
Yeah. I just don't think, I'm like waiting for them to start talking. Before,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? That's the thing I think about, you know what I mean? So I didn't even pass my mind.
Yeah, I watched it twice. The first time I watched it was just to soak it in and enjoy it again, and then the second time was like, all right, let's look for some good questions here.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go hunting.
Yeah.
Let's go fishing for some questions. Well, all right. Well, thank you, Brian, for being our first guest. I think it turned out pretty well.
Great day,
Yeah, I
buddy.
hope so. Thanks again, guys.
It
Yes,
turns
sir.
out that when we actually have a format, we don't go crazy.
Yeah.
We're sitting at an hour and 21 minutes, gentlemen. We did fantastic.
Yeah, not bad.
So maybe next time we'll do some more questions or something, because that seemed to flow really good, really well.
For sure.
Use gooder English, Kevin.
Yeah. More
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
American for our English.
Yeah.
That was one of the questions that I had asked Corey. What's one of the best things about being an American? You don't care what foreigners think. Thanks, Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. Let me just see if I have any extra questions that might have not been answered. No, I think that's all I got. Corey, you got anything? What any finishing comments, questions, concerns?
No. Nope. I said my P's and Q's about today's episode. I will watch it 3 times before I go into this podcast. No.
He actually has it on in the background while we're playing. He's like, as closed
Don't look at my
captioning.
phone.
Yeah, we're gonna have eye tracking software. Make sure empty your pockets, Corey. No phones.
All of a sudden, you just hear the theme song.
Yeah.
Getting to know. Oh man. Oh yeah. All right. So a few things. We said most of them, but one of the funny things that was Pierce saying it's nice, not mansion nice. Didn't you live in a mansion with me? And then a little collaboration, which you don't get to see too often between Jeff. Actually, you do actually get to see it pretty often just because Pierce constantly puts him in front of Jeff. But Jeff and Pierce went, so Jeff is saying, Shirley's having a nervous breakdown.
Yep.
What?
Nervous breakdown?
Yeah, you mean a nervous breakdown? Yes, Pierce, but I didn't want to go into that. So I just had to. Those were some of the moments that definitely made me laugh. I wanted to get those out into the airwaves.
No.
Make sure people are listening and watching and hearing.
Oh, that voice just got sexy.
I have a face for radio, I've been told.
A face for radio.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yep,
just a
that-
joke, you know.
Yeah,
I get. I like it.
Oh, okay. Well, all right, Brian. Well, thank you for joining us on this
Yes.
wonderful
Thank you again.
episode.
thank you, gentlemen. Shall we?
Yes, sir. 1, 2,
Oh,
3.
all right.
Oh,
All
man,
right.
Kevin got it.
Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a delay. Oh, no. All right. 1 second after I end after 3. All right. One.
All right.
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's still delayed. All right. Forget it.
No,
We tried.
We tried.
point has been
The,
We tried. We tried the Abed and Troy secret handshake. Oh, actually, does anybody know what their secret handshake is? It's not in this episode, but I just thought I had just watched something that had it, so I thought it was funny.
No.
So all they
No.
do is this, and they go secret.
I remember that now.
Yeah.
yeah, that's so funny. Yeah.
That's their secret handshake.
Oh, Pillow Fort. God, another great episode.
Yep.
So that is definitely one that I want to do. That I was definitely going to pick because it's filmed in that Ken Burns style documentary. You know, like it's
Yep.
so good. It's so well done, and it just I think when we were watching it the apartment days of watching Community, it was just like mind blowing what they could come up with week after week, and still not being like the number one sitcom on television. These guys were fighting to be relevant, and just NBC buried them.
Buried.
I gotta ask, is that what inspired us to build the blanket fort in the hallway that knocked me on my ass when I came?
Oh no, dude! I don't even think we weren't even watching Community then. That was just pure. Let's mess with our roommate. But we did actually build a blanket fort at the apartment. Jessica, my wife, we had an apartment, and we did a blanket fort there, and we had made it so hot that it killed our air conditioning unit because it was cranking so hard. But I should have had Troy come over and fix my damn air conditioning unit.
Heck yeah,
Yep.
man. Either him or John Goodman.
I love when he has a goatee in the ponytail. He's like, I'm going through some stuff, you know?
Again, if you have not watched Community, watch
Yes.
it.
Watch it.
There's
No.
fantastic cameos. And actually in an Office episode, The Return, Shirley's actually in a Staples employee, and it's actually before Community it was even on air, which is pretty cool. Do you remember her Staples working name? That sounds like a stripper. Her character name from Staples. Do you remember it?
I don't.
Paris. The only reason why I know it is because I had written that question down and asked.
It's
The only reason why I still remember it.
So even if I get them wrong, it still makes me angry. So I don't remember them.
He blocks them off. He mentally blocks them off.
Terrible questions,
I'm not taking you to trivia night then. You need to be learning from your mistakes.
bro. I'm ready.
Yeah. All right, I'll finally end this thing. It's like one of those movies where like the credits are ending. They're like, no, really, this is the end of the
Hold
movie.
up.
Yeah, the Return of the
rewind.
King.
Yeah.
This is
Oh
the
God. Fade to black. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
Okay. Fade to black. All right, guys, that's it. Oh, there's more. Okay. Hey, that movie won Best Picture.
It was a great picture.
Golf
clap, golf clap, golf clap.
Golf clap. All right, guys. You got to shut me
Peace
up
be with
sometime. All right. I
right.
clearly had a blast. Thank
Yes.
you. We will see you again next time. And
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. You get those notifications.
excellent point, Corey. Like and subscribe. Excellent.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for the special episode number 10.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Later.